Good morning, Cecilia. Today is Sunday, April 1st. And yes, it's actually morning this time. I got up super early to make this video. Okay, I got up at like 9:15. It wasn't super early, but it's still morning, so it's a win. I'm a little sick today, and under these circumstances, I normally wouldn't make a video, but because I'm already being punished once, I definitely need to make this video. So today, I want to continue the thoughts of my last video, and we're going to discuss art as commodity. So I myself hold a loose term of art as anything you make that you don't have to make in order to survive. Like, we do a lot of things in life because we have to. We eat so we won't starve, we drink water so we won't dehydrate, we reproduce to carry on our genes. But art is created for art's sake, for aesthetic purposes, and not for survival. And that begs the question, if you're paid for your art, then is it really art? For example, if I'm a young aspiring novelist and I write a novel because I have this really great idea and I want to share it with the world, then that's art. But once I start getting paid for that process, like, let's say I find a publisher and they really like my novel, and they like it so much they want me to write them another one, and they give me a 2-year time limit. And so in those 2 years, I do write another novel, but this time I wasn't doing it because I wanted to. This time I was doing it because my paycheck depended on it. Not that I don't love the novel I've written, because I'm sure a second novel would be just as fulfilling as the first novel, but the reasons for making that novel would be different, if only a little bit. The first novel I created had no guarantee of being published. I was writing it because I wanted to. But the second novel, the commissioned novel, I knew for a fact that when I was done with it, I'd be getting a paycheck from it. So is that second novel as aesthetically valuable as the first novel? This question branches out to all kinds of art forms, not just writing. There's painting and sculpting, even music production. And there are some good reasons why people should make money for their artwork. If I want people to read the novel I've written, I need to find a publisher. And the publisher is going to charge me and also my readers for the cost of making that book. Also, everyone wants to get paid for what they love to do, so why should artists be any different? Getting paid to do what you love means you have more time in life to do what you love. And I mean, who doesn't want that? I mean, was art really ever separated from the market? I mean, people have been buying paintings as long as there have been paintings. Also, making money for some people isn't part of the artistic process at all. It's more of a side effect than a cause. Like, I'm gonna make novels anyway, so I might as well be getting paid for it, because that gives me more time to make novels, because I don't have to work at Starbucks or whatever. And there are certain artistic endeavors that don't make any money at all. For example, if you're a graffiti artist, there's a chance you're anonymous and you live within your own city, and you're not going to make money off of spray painting buildings. But I don't think that devalues their artistic aesthetic. And this is a question that's definitely been addressed before. In the 1950s, Andy Warhol was king of creating art as commercial product. His artwork was not only commodity, but it was depiction of commodity. His depiction of Campbell's soup cans and Brillo boxes asked us if art had a place within the market. And ultimately, I think he agreed that it did, whether or not we liked it. After World War II, America became a place of mass consumption, mass marketing, and mass media. And he argued that art isn't immune to this mass market any more than people are. And that ultimately, all artistic endeavors lead back to commodification. And that art for art's sake was all but dead. But I think now in this age of new technology, that isn't always true. For example, I make these video blogs not only to not be punished, but because I like what I do. And this artistic endeavor isn't making me money and it isn't helping me survive. YouTube videos are truly art for art's sake. And I'm glad you and I can be a part of this movement. Cecilia, I will see you next time with my punishment. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, something I learned. Did you know that Jean-Jacques Rousseau had a spanking fetish? Apparently, he used to moon women in public in hopes that they would be so disgusted by it that they wouldn't know what else to do, so they'd just spank him. Interesting and creepy.